You're already good with accredited investors, right? So you're going to be attracting people that know what they're doing supposedly and know what they're in for, including the risks, right? I get that. What about not so much hurdle rates, but I mean with the most private banks, the first thing they want to do discreetly is, so how much investable assets do you have, right?
Yeah.
Starts at, I don't know, 5, 10, and goes up depending on, then you get to UBS levels, right? But if you don't have the numbers, like, look, maybe we'll talk next time. What about for Arta?
So that's exactly what we're trying to change. This is actually based a lot on our own experiences. I kind of grew up at Google, and at some point we started making money. We started using private banks, but we were like, we should have got this when we were in our 30s, right? Why wait till so late before you had the right number to be able to have the right kind of sophisticated investing opportunities? And so at Arta, we have no minimums. You can start no minimums. That's the power of technology. We can get you started. Each investment has a quota, but those also start at $25,000. You can invest in private equity starting at $25,000. So many young people, say in their 30s, who know exactly what they're doing, they understand private equity, maybe they work for a private equity firm, right? They can now start on their journey way earlier.
How do you price it? How does the fee structure come in, and what does that look like?
Yeah, because I mean, the thing is, it sounds so cool what you're doing, right? You're democratizing private banking or private banking services for basically anyone. There's no minimum required. I get that, right? But again, what is the business model? Because folks like, let's say, UBS or other private banks, right? They suck up to you. It's not for free.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the power of technology, right? We can scale. If you use Google search, it doesn't matter whether you're a billionaire or you're a student, you'll get the same experience. And that's what technology enables. So our pricing model is exactly the same as what private banks would do in model, but the numbers are much lower, right? So we're a lot more cost effective. So from 20 basis points to 90 basis points, we manage your assets from, depending on where you're putting your money into, private markets, public markets, other sophisticated strategies.
And you're able to do it cheaper because you're virtual.
We're virtual, we're digital, we're completely tech-powered. Our public markets infrastructure, for example, if you think about a private bank, they have a large team of CIOs. I have a bunch of servers in the cloud, right? That are co-pilots that are doing all this research. And so they can actually do the same kind of operations that a CIO team would do, but now do it virtually in the cloud. And you mentioned UBS a couple of times. We've recently had...
Amongst one of your backers as well, Ralph Hammers.
Ralph Hammers he's joined as an external advisor a few months back, and he led the charge to digitize UBS, before that ING. And one of the reasons he joined up with us as an advisor is because he sees this as the future of where wealth management can go.
Oh, and I know Arta is still in the relatively nascent stage here, but in terms of your amazing backers that you have, you got Sundar, Eric Schmidt as well. What's the end game here? Do you see yourself? Could Arta be part of Google? Could it be part of UBS? Could it be part of Microsoft? Or do you feel that you will blaze your own trail?
So we think we can build a new kind of financial organization that's built around AI and technology, right? One where the kind of capabilities you can get, the sophistication of the products you can get, doesn't depend on how much money you have or where you live or what language you speak, right? It can adapt itself to you. And that's the power of technology. And that's the world that we envision in the future. It's going to take us a decade or so, right? But eventually, if we get to that point, we really want to be at a place where we can make money truly work for everyone.